Welcome back to a boring review. Nick's mimicking me there.
I didn't. I just did like a
You
little.
did.
I did a little look.
Mm-hmm.
It was really creepy.
Was it creepy? I just saw it in my peripheral vision.
I think so. I don't think it was like the most attractive look I've ever given. I don't think people were like thinking to themselves, "Ooh, come hither."
Smolder.
Yeah, the smolder. There you go. I don't know how to do a smolder. Never had to. I had to do. Can't finish that sentence.
All right.
Wow.
You can learn how we met later, but we are reacting to quite interesting QI. How do you get a whole row of seats to yourself on a plane? Oh my gosh, yes. Tell me how you do it besides buying all the seats.
Yeah, that's like the first one. Second one is like with handcuffs on because you're a dangerous criminal.
I just say my friend and I are going to England this summer, and we bought our plane tickets very, very early because as we were just kind of looking at prices, we noticed there was only one row on the plane, either going there or coming back. I can't remember which one. That only had 2 seats that were, I'll be honest, in economy. We couldn't afford business class or anything fancy. And we both looked at each other and we're like, she's like, I want to be by the window. I do not want to be in the aisle. And I was like, I am an aisle person because I pee a lot. So I don't want to be like passing somebody. And neither one of us wanted to sit next to some stranger. So we bought our tickets so early so we could have that last little seats, and we paid extra for the 2-row seats in the
Only
back.
there. Only on the way there.
And back.
I said you only got for the way there.
No, we got them both on the way there and back.
Oh.
Yeah, we paid for our complete tickets.
Let's stop listening at that point.
Tickets have been purchased.
I thought that's what you said. Now there is 2 words I thought of on how you can get the whole row to yourself.
Fart.
How do you know this stuff? I was gonna say excessive flatulence.
Yes, I know you. Yes, I know you.
Well, think about it. You're like, stewardess, I see there's a seat back there. This dude really smells. Let's just wait for a second. Wait for a second. Like, really? All right, go back there. You honestly, it would be the people behind you you'd be more worried about than the people side direction.
I did feel really bad for my students the other day because we were reading a book, and all of a sudden I look over at them, and a bunch of them at the table were going like this. And I was like, what is going on? I was like, did somebody fart? And they're like, it's so bad, Mrs. Peterson. And like throughout the entire time, they just all kept, like the person was really good. And finally, one of the kids was like, whoever it is during passing period, go to the bathroom.
Stop.
You need to use the restroom. And I was like, oh my gosh,
Why
I
would I
felt
go
so
to the bathroom?
bad.
I got rid of all
I
right
know.
now.
I felt so bad for whoever it was. But I understand everybody else is like, dude. I was on the opposite side of the room, and I told him, keep the door open. Let it go out.
I went to a garage sale, and they literally had the sale in the garage, most of mine in front on the driveway. And no joke, the entire 5 seconds I was in there, longer than that, maybe 20 seconds, it smelled like one long fart. Like, I don't know what was going on in that garage. I had to get out of there. It was nasty. If you like our video or reaction anyway to this video, please don't forget to
like this video. It actually does help. Please subscribe. It helps the algorithm, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of when our beautiful faces come up again next. Don't, that just ruined our beautiful face.
That's the best face I have. That's like I tell my students all the time. It's the only face I have.
You got the facial hair.
I've had that for like 2 months.
I know.
Okay, are you done?
Nope, I'm just going to do this until it ignores you.
Keith.
All right, so it not ignores you, until it annoys you. He hates when I do this. Oops, when I do that too.
Yeah, I really don't like that. That was like 2 inches away from my eye. Here we go.
How do you get a whole row of seats to yourself?
Yes, I want to know that.
Flatulence.
Oh, we're not flying Virgin, though.
Oh, if you're really fat.
That would, yeah, I think they might be able to get rid of an arm. But I don't think they'd let you on if you were any fatter.
No, but like really fat. Oh, I see what you mean.
Die is the right answer. You'd have to die.
Die!
Yeah.
What? How do you know that?
You can't make people sit next to the dead. That's the truth, isn't it?
I think that would be what it was. And if you're flying, say, London to New York, if you're near enough and someone dies, you'd turn around and all the other passengers go, no, really? That's some
People would be dead.
But once you pass that point of near return, as they call it, then there's nothing you can do about it except go on to New York.
But what if the plane's full? Do they keep a row for the dead just in case? And in which case, if they keep a row for the dead, what if 2 people die?
Exactly.
There's always a row at the
If there's an
back,
outbreak
and
of sickness.
the crew use it for having a kip. What it means is the crew will then have to be awake.
Yes.
For the dead bloke, that'll piss off.
Does it happen a lot, though?
Oh, now, this is what's interesting. British Airways have about 10 deaths a year.
Jeez.
in flight.
Well, that food is just...
I agree.
For 36 million passengers. So if you extrapolate out to the rather amazing 3.5 billion passengers that fly every year, that means there must be around 1,000 deaths a year.
Jeez.
And different airlines have different ways of doing it. Singapore Airlines have a corpse cupboard. I don't know why it's funny, but it is. So no one need even know there's a death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's also faulty towers.
Carry the person.
If I ever die on a plane, I should like to be stored in the overhead lockers.
For the rest of time.
Yeah.
British Airways, however, you get a good deal if you die because you go to first class.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're flying
Yeah.
British Airways.
One long-established steward said, many years ago, we used to give them a vodka and tonic, a Daily Mail and eye shades and tell passengers they were fine. We don't do that anymore. Yeah, I think it's bad enough being dead, but having to hold a Daily Mail.
Daily Mail and other newspapers, not just the Daily Mail, when they talk about their circulation, they are also including the newspapers that they give away for free. And so I don't think the airlines or any of those kind of institutions actually pay for the newspapers.
Oh, really?
So it's mainly, the Daily Mail is mainly dead people on aeroplanes.
Yes.
But the dead are very, very right-wing.
Now, two things. First of all, Mr. Steven in this video has amazing hair game going on. Like, it's got the perfect little strands there, nice length. I like it. Second thing, you know who this guy reminded me of?
Dr. Evil? No.
He reminds me of a bald Josh Whittingham. The guy that we just saw in Taskmaster that had the big toe or whatever.
Yeah.
And he sounds just like him, too. Like, people say, well, of course, they're British accent. No, not all British accents sound the same. You guys know that. Different parts of the nation. He totally, whatever, makes me think of him. Don't know why.
It's all good.
Just listen to him talk.
When they talk about their circulation, they are also including the newspapers that they give away
Sounds
for
just like
free.
him,
Kind
right?
of sound similar.
It's like his younger brother. That's all I gotta say. Follically challenged, unfortunately, like the best of us. Anyways,
Well, he may have some type of disease or
yeah, I know. I wasn't trying to make light of it. You're
no,
right.
you're good because he doesn't have eyebrows
think, 'cause
either.
you know,
I think
eyebrows
it's
either, I apologize. I'm just trying to make a joke, but you're right. Alopecia, right?
Could be that. Could be that.
I still don't really like. Okay, if I get no one wants to sit next to a dead dude, right?
I wouldn't want to.
But it's such a weird rule.
But
You get the road to yourself if you die. What's the advantage here? Or you can go to first class if you die. Okay, I can't wait for that to happen.
I like the idea of we put a sleep mask on it.
Like, how unfortunate would that be? And I get it. Like,
suck.
not all deaths are gruesome like what you see in these horror movies.
No.
Like, sometimes people just die in their sleep.
Yep.
Or they have a heart attack and it's fatal. And they're just like this.
Yep.
That would be so disturbing. That would be so tough to have to say, like, I sat next to a guy died.
Yeah.
And there was like, I'm sorry. Like, if it was me. Sorry, sir, there's nowhere else for you to go. Like, really? You can't stay there? You're too good for the dead guy? Well, you know, he starts to stinketh. But
The other day, we have a grandma cat. She's like, so old now. And she was sleeping next to me. And she must have been like out. Because it was the middle of the night. And I told you this when I woke up. I woke up and I felt her and it like concaved. Like, it just felt weird, like her body. And I was like, oh my gosh, is she dead? And like, I just kept my hand there and it didn't like move up and down. Like, her body didn't move up and down with her breathing. And she's usually very alert in the middle of the night. Like, if I get up, she's kind of like aware too. And she didn't do like, so she must have been out. And so like, I'm feeling her body concave and I'm not feeling it lift up. And I'm like having like a little mini panic attack. Like, oh my gosh, our cat died and she's right next to me. Like, I have a dead cat next to me. And I was like kind of panicking. I was like, okay, just get up, use the restroom, come back, like clear your thoughts. Maybe everything's fine. And sure enough, everything was fine. She must have been out because she kind of lifted her head up when I came back. But oh my gosh, it is like it freaked me out even with our cat and just being like, she's gone.
see, if it was me, and I'm being dead serious, and it's the middle of the night and I'm so tired, take you over here, put you down real quick, go back to sleep. Like, honestly. Like, I'll be sad in the morning, but I need to get some sleep. I mean, is that cold? I don't know. It probably is.
If you're so tired that you're not aware she passed away, then no.
I'm dead serious. Like, I need to go back to sleep. Like, when I wake up and I have to use a restroom or
it's true.
drink
He's
some
dead.
water or something, like, I'm ready to go back to. I'm awake. I'm lucid. I'm ready to go right back to sleep.
Yes.
Just saying.
Even in the morning, I'll be like, sometimes I used to be like, good morning, but I've learned, nope, just let him go.
There's no point.
Let him go.
What's good about it? I just woke up. I'm tired still. Don't give me that positivity. It's wasted around here. No, there's just no point. Like, people at work, like, oh, good morning. Like, it's not that I hate the morning. It takes my body a little bit of time. Give me a little bit of time, and I'll be ready to talk to you. Not right now. If you like our reaction to this anyway, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
So what's the difference of when I just want to talk to you in the afternoon and you don't want to talk right now either? Bye.